What if I told you that the secret to becoming extraordinary is embarrassingly small? No 5-hour morning routines. No overnight transformations. No magic pill. Just 1%. That's it. 1% better. Every single day. Sounds too simple to matter, right? By the end of this video, you will never think about improvement the same way again. Cut to title card. The 1% rule bold. Red on black. Let me show you something that will change the way you see your life. Open your calculator. Seriously, do it right now. Type 1.01 and raise it to the power of 365. On screen. 1.01 times 365 days equals the answer 3778. If you get just 1% better every single day for 1 year, you will be 37 times better than you are right now. 0.37 times. Not 10% better. Not twice as good. 37 times. Now do the opposite. Type 0.99 to the power of 365. On screen. 0.99 times 365 days equals the answer 0.03. Get 1% worse every day, and in 1 year, you have almost nothing left. Same amount of time. Completely opposite results. This is the power of compounding, and it works on everything. Your skills, your health, your relationships, your mindset. Every day, you are either compounding up or compounding down. There is no staying the same. So if the math is this obvious, why don't more people do it? Because 1% is invisible. If you go to the gym today, you won't see a difference in the mirror tomorrow. If you read 10 pages of a book tonight, you won't feel smarter in the morning. If you drink water instead of soda once, nothing changes. And that invisibility is deadly, because our brains are wired for immediate feedback. We crave the feeling of progress right now. We want the transformation to be visible today. And when we don't see it, we quit. We tell ourselves the lie. 1 day doesn't matter. But here's the truth nobody tells you. 1 day always matters, because every single choice you make today is a vote for the person you're becoming. Every skipped workout votes for a weaker future you. Every book you read votes for a smarter future. Every hour you waste votes for a smaller life. Every hour you invest votes for something bigger. The compound effect doesn't care about how you feel today. It only tracks what you actually did. In 2003, the British cycling team was a joke. In 110 years, they had won 1 Olympic gold medal total. No British cyclist had ever won the Tour de France. Sponsors refused to work with them. Equipment companies wouldn't let them near their bikes. Then they hired a coach named Dave Brailsford. And Dave had one philosophy: the aggregation of marginal gains. He asked one simple question: what if we got 1% better in everything? Not just the obvious stuff: training, diet, race strategy. He looked for 1% improvements everywhere. The team redesigned their seats to be more comfortable. They tested different massage gels to speed up recovery. They figured out the ideal pillow and brought it to every hotel. Even painted the inside of the team truck white to spot dust that could affect the bikes. None of these changes were big. None were revolutionary. Each one, maybe 1%. But when you stack dozens of 1% improvements on top of each other, the results were staggering. Within 5 years, British cyclists won 60% of the gold medals at the 2008 Olympics. Within 9 years, they had won the Tour de France not once, but twice. And continued to dominate cycling for the next decade. Nothing is too small to improve. Every 1% adds up. So how do you apply the 1% rule to your life? Here are 3 principles that will make it work. Principle 1. Focus on systems, not goals. Most people set goals. I want to lose 20 pounds. I want to make more money. But goals don't change your daily behavior. Systems do. A goal is a destination. A system is the road you take every day. Instead of, I want to read 24 books this year, build the system. I read 20 minutes before bed. Every night. The 1% rule is a system, not a goal. You don't focus on being 37 times better. You focus on today's 1%. Principle 2. Make it obvious. Make it easy. The biggest enemy of small improvements is friction. The harder something is to start, the easier it is to skip. So remove the friction. Want to read more? Put the book on your pillow. Want to work out? Sleep in your gym clothes? Want to eat better? Throw the junk food in the bin tonight. Your environment shapes your behavior more than your willpower ever will. Design your environment for your 1% improvements. Principle 3. Track your wins no matter how small. Progress you can't see is progress you won't believe in. Start a journal. Keep a habit tracker. Even a simple notepad. At the end of every day, write one thing you did that was 1% better. Drink water instead of soda. Write it down. Did 10 push-ups. Write it down. Read 1 page. Write it down. Over time, you'll look back and see a chain of small wins. And that chain is your proof. Your evidence. Your momentum. There is one more thing you need to understand. And this might be the most important part of this entire video. When you start applying the 1% rule, nothing will seem to happen. For weeks, maybe months, you'll show up. You'll do the work. And the mirror won't change. The bank account won't change. The skill level won't feel different. And this is where 99% of people give up. Right before the breakthrough. Scientists call this the plateau of latent potential. Think about a block of ice in a freezing room. You turn up the heat. 25 degrees. 27, 28, 29. Nothing happens. The ice just sits there. Then 32 degrees. And the ice begins to melt. Was the heat not working before 32? Of course it was. Every degree mattered. The work was happening. You just couldn't see it yet. Your growth works the same way. Every 1% you put in, even when you can't see the result, is raising the temperature, building the pressure, loading the spring. The breakthrough is coming. If you don't quit. So here is what I want you to take from this video. You don't need to be talented to succeed. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need to wait until things are better. You need one thing. Show up today. 1% better than yesterday. That's it. Do that. Consistently. Quietly, faithfully, and a year from now, you will be a completely different person. 5 years from now, people will ask what your secret was, and the answer will be embarrassingly simple. I got 1% better. Every day. The question is, will today be day 1? Or will it just be one day? Be one day?